So it's Sunday evening and you are standing in your kitchen. You're staring at that to-do list of getting all of your meal prep ready. You're thinking about chopping the vegetables for 2 hours, putting them in the perfect containers, and then finding room in the refrigerator to get everything prepped and ready to go for your week. It can seem really overwhelming. Maybe you spend your time on Instagram scrolling through those gorgeous meals. You're seeing the variety, the rainbow of vegetables, all placed in perfect little glass containers. Everything is labeled and portioned perfectly. And you think, I should be doing that. I am failing at this healthy lifestyle thing. But here is what we all know intuitively that is true. Those perfect Instagrammable photos are not showing you the full story. And more importantly, they may not even be the right solution for your life. When we build our health strategy on small, consistent, attainable steps, we build momentum that actually lasts. Take a moment to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Every week, I am bringing you health information that can help you make meaningful changes in your life. And I don't want you to miss a thing. October is the month of momentum. If you're following along in September, we got some basic foundations. Maybe you're practicing those micro meditations or using those breathing techniques when stress hits now. The thing about momentum is that it is not built on perfect moments. It's built in the space between those perfect moments, like that ordinary Tuesday when you're tired, or the chaotic Thursday when everything seems to go wrong. Real momentum happens when you use tools that work with your life, not against it. So whether you're in your 20s and trying to manage adult health choices, managing the complexity of midlife with all of its chaos, or somewhere else, but feeling like you should have this all figured out by now. Momentum is about progress, not perfection. Let's talk about the Sunday setup, not the Instagram version, but the version that works for real people with real lives. The myth says you need to spend all Sunday chopping and organizing and planning for your week ahead. The most effective Sunday setup doesn't take more than 10 or 15 minutes. It focuses on removing barriers, not creating perfection. Instead of meal prep, try barrier removal. Wash and prep your greens so they're ready to go. Keep emergency protein stocked in your pantry. That might look like bagged or canned tuna, salmon, hard-boiled eggs, rotisserie chicken, prepped lentils, tofu, whatever your family enjoys. Identify one meal that is easy and every family member will eat. Perhaps it's a pasta with red sauce, a little bit of protein, and frozen peas. That's not failure, that's planning. Use the 15-minute Sunday scan. Check your calendar for the week's challenges. Identify your 2 busiest days. Plan one simple strategy for each of those days. This isn't about having everything figured out. It's about setting yourself up for making good choices when life gets complex. Let's talk about some meal planning myths that might be holding you back. Myth number 1, I need to plan every meal and every snack. That's just not feasible. Instead, plan your meals for those challenging times and wing the other ones. If breakfast is usually easy for you, do not use your mental energy to plan it. Focus your planning energy on where you actually struggle. Myth number 2, planning means cooking everything on Sunday. Sometimes meal prep is just having ingredients available. Pre-washed salad greens, cut vegetables, and knowing you have ingredients for 3 simple meals is often more valuable than having everything pre-cooked. Myth number 3, if I don't meal prep perfectly, I'll eat poorly all week. One quick nutrition win can course correct an entire day. If you have some frozen vegetables, canned beans, or even some pre-cooked grains on hand, you're never more than 10 minutes away from a nourishing meal. Here's some quick fixes that actually work. Keep frozen vegetables in your freezer. They are actually picked at peak ripeness and nutrition, and they're ready in minutes. Canned beans are your friends. Rinse them and add them to anything for additional fiber and protein. You can even do pasta with any vegetable and a protein for a quick meal. The goal isn't perfection. It's having a system that supports you when motivation is low and time is short. Now, what about getting enough movement into your day? Specifically, let's talk about movement that you're already doing. There are some chores that can count as legitimate activity. Carrying laundry baskets up and down stairs. You're working your legs, core, and arms. Gardening often is going to include squatting, lifting, and digging. This can hit multiple muscle groups and improve flexibility. Consider vacuuming with intention. Engage that core and make deliberate movements. What about carrying in your groceries in several quick trips? Think of it as interval training. And what about cleaning the bathroom? There's scrubbing for the upper body and squats for the lower body. You can even try these small optimizations to increase benefit. Take the stairs 2 at a time. Carry your groceries and your laundry with proper form, engaging that core. Park further away or take one extra loop around the store. Do calf raises while washing the dishes. Stretch while you watch TV. The World Health Organization recommends 150 minutes of moderate activity each week. When you actively engage with your home chores, working in the garden, or even taking the stairs regularly, you may be getting closer to that goal than you think. So let's talk about turning this into a system that builds our momentum. The Sunday scan, 15 to 20 minutes. Look at your calendar and identify your challenge points. Remove one barrier to eating well. Wash your greens, cut up some vegetables, or have a quick and healthy protein ready to grab. Identify your emergency meal for that toughest day. Throughout the week, notice some resistance training you may already be doing. Make one small optimization to your daily movement. Use quick nutrition fixes when everything falls off course. Here's our momentum mindset. Good enough is good enough. Consistency beats perfection. Small actions compound over time. You're building a lifestyle, not following a program. Remember, you're not trying to become someone else. You're becoming the most sustainable version of yourself. Here is what I want you to remember. Momentum is not built on perfect weeks. It's built in those imperfect weeks where you keep showing up. Start where you are. Maybe this week you wash your vegetables, or you notice how much movement you're doing to maintain your house. That's momentum. Your health journey doesn't need to look like anyone else's. It needs to look like something that you can sustain on your hardest days, not just the motivated ones. You don't have to build this momentum alone, and you certainly don't need to build it perfectly. Schedule a meet and greet through the link below to learn more about Serene Primary Care. Take care of yourself this week, even if it's just washing those greens on Sunday or taking the stairs.